226. Years isn't a sentence, it's a question. Error. A man serving a 226-year prison sentence is interviewed in an 18-minute video that claims to reveal the truth about life in prison. That claim collapses immediately, not because the man lacks insight, but because the questions themselves are already imprisoned. From the first exchange, the interviewer establishes a false divide: life on the outside versus life on the inside. Freedom is treated as a location. Wisdom is treated as something extracted from suffering. And insight is framed as a product of experience rather than perception. The inmate answers the questions he is asked, but the answers can never escape the assumptions embedded in those questions. That's how the trap works. One of the first themes introduced is love. The inmate says people think love is an action. On the surface, it sounds reflective, but notice what's happening. Love is being defined as something you do, something you demonstrate, something you perform, in order to be seen as changed, redeemed, or good. That isn't love. That's behavioral compliance under moral surveillance. Real love does not require evidence. It does not introduce itself. It does not need to qualify how long it has known someone to justify its presence. When love needs credentials, it has already been reduced to image. Then comes a line that accidentally tells the truth. The inmate says people believe plants have to justify their existence. That sentence exposes the entire mental architecture of punishment. Because once existence must be justified, guilt becomes logical. And once guilt is logical, punishment becomes inevitable. The prison is no longer the building. It is the belief that being must be earned. Freedom is addressed next, and again it is framed geographically. Freedom is implied to be the absence of bars. But if freedom were a location, every person released from prison would be free. They aren't. And if freedom were impossible in prison, no one would ever awaken there. Some do, which exposes the error. Freedom is not learned by changing scenery. It is recognized by changing perception. Later in the interview, the tone shifts. The production feels the need to balance the story. We must show the good prison and the bad prison, responsibility on one side, violence on the other. A story is told about the yard, about death being normalized, about brutality becoming routine. This story doesn't deepen truth, it stabilizes the narrative. The ego loves these moments because they feel real while requiring no correction. Shock replaces clarity. Then the word appears that always gives the game away: legacy. Legacy is the ego planning its afterlife. It asks how a person will be remembered without ever questioning whether the person is real. A Course in Miracles is uncompromising here. There is no justification for attack, not personal, not institutional, not contextual, not historical. A 226-year sentence is absurd. But absurdity is not a flaw in the system. It is a feature of a thought system built on permanent guilt and linear time. Bars do not create the prison. Belief does. The interviewer is not outside the cell. He is simply holding a microphone inside a more comfortable version of it. Different walls. Same belief system. Until the questions change, the answers never will. And no one walks free, inside or outside, until the belief that made the prison is undone.